Yeah, 5G is there's going to be a lot of use cases, some that we can't even think of now that will probably evolve once we do get, let's say, critical mass of this technology. But some of the more obvious ones are going to be like autonomous vehicles, right? And that's going to require a lot of data. It's going to require what's called real low latency um, uh, capabilities, where the transmit and receive and the processing of those signals are going to have to be done very, very quickly in order for obvious reasons, right? So you're going to have safety and reliability, which is going to be a great concern. The communications in general, you'll be able to download movies on your phone at a fraction of the time that you do now. But even the bandwidth that we have now in 4G LTE or the sub-6 gig 5G is getting crowded. So we're saturating the available bandwidth that we have there. So we have to, so to speak, increase the pipe. And that's what the higher frequencies are going to be able to allow us to do. And then there's going to be things such as AR and VR, which there are some outstanding applications and use cases being done with that. I had a friend of mine who supports children's hospitals, and he was telling me a story where now for burn victims, they are providing them as part of their rehabilitation process, AR and VR, where they put them in shallow pools, and you get the sensation that you're swimming with dolphins, and it allows the children to stretch, which is very painful in burn victims. But this eases that subconsciously, I suppose. But those are the type of applications I think that this will enable. And with the higher 5G frequencies, you won't be encumbered with the heavy cables that you have today in those type of applications. There's going to be holographic applications, which I think are pretty cool. If you haven't experienced that, it's very interesting. My first experience with that was at a museum, which had James Earl Jones giving you an introduction about what you were about to see. He's one of my favorite actors, but he came across in a holographic image, and there were maybe 20 or 30 people in this room, and it was as if he was in the room there with you. So I see more of that, and that's very data intensive, and it's going to require, again, advanced technology to be able to support that. But the way we educate, the way we entertain ourselves, imagine yourself being input into a sporting event, whether it's a football game or whatever it might be. So with these higher frequencies, and this technology will enable some pretty cool entertaining capabilities.